Hello, my name is Michael Kirichenko. You're watching SkyWay News, where we tell you about the latest developments as we work together to implement our breakthrough transport technologies around the world. Promotion of the SkyWay project in the international arena is gaining momentum. Further progress has been made between the international SkyWay group of companies and the representatives of our business in Australia. We recall that in September 2015, an Australian delegation visited the office of the SkyWay group of companies in Minsk. It was headed by Rod Hook, Chief Executive Officer of Rod Hook & Associates, RHA, ex-head of the Department of Planning, Transport and Infrastructure of South Australia. Our colleagues were made aware of the work of 15 design bureaus of SkyWay Technologies company. They visited the SkyWay Demonstration Center and inspected the initial phase of the Eco Technopark construction. Our Australian guests were pleasantly surprised with the level of design detail and progress of the project. A feature of SkyWay is that each support requires only a small area of land for its construction. This reduces both the environmental impact and the cost of the project significantly, as there is no need to acquire extensive corridors and alienate large tracts of land to build the project. Rod Hook noted that in Australia, land is generally privately owned and can be expensive to acquire or lease. Mr. Hook also asked about packaging and optimizing the SkyWay transport project for Australian conditions, and received a convincing answer from Anatoly Unitsky. Certainly, we offer the optimal solution for any specific targeted project based on terrain, climate, transportation distance, soils, cargo, and required speed. We also have our own variants of optimization for Australia. At the end of the visit, Anatoly Unitsky and Rod Hook outlined a roadmap for applying SkyWay technology in Australia and signed a cooperation agreement, marking the beginning of a lasting business relationship. Rod Hook is known as a highly respected and experienced director who has implemented a number of projects in the sphere of infrastructure, transportation, planning, and environment. It is not surprising that the next step from our Australian colleagues was the development of preliminary estimate of costs on the SkyWay rail system in accordance with the construction technologies and terms applicable in Australia. The document was prepared by a company called MBM, which is engaged in the management of project costs in Australia. Its research confirmed the possibility and viability of SkyWay's implementation in Australia, as well as the economic advantages of SkyWay transport compared with traditional tram and railway lines. The document provides substantiation for our Australian colleagues' confidence that SkyWay should be an attractive and sellable alternative to transport modes currently operating in Australia. Our colleagues will use the results of this research to help promote the project in Australia. Brief summary. MBM is an Australian national independent consulting company providing services in the field of construction and property. It specializes in the following areas: assessment of quantitative indicators, depreciation tax, technical consulting services for public-private partnerships, cost management, cost engineering, and consulting services on administrative and economic management. MBM was founded in 2002 and currently has offices in Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, Canberra, Perth, and Cairns. The company is involved both in major infrastructure projects with a budget of several $1 billion and in lesser-scale projects, for example, modernization, reconfiguration, and redevelopment of residential areas. Sign up to our YouTube channel. Stay tuned to the news updates on the official website of the international SkyWay group of companies, rsw-systems.com. Join our project. You see, Australia is already actively considering our transport technologies. I wonder who will be next to say, build SkyWay, save the planet.